Welcome to Manila Updates TV. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. Let's talk about a job tougher than digging ditches in July, one that pushes human endurance to its limits, where the sun beats down relentlessly and the stakes couldn't be higher. Supplying water to millions in Saudi Arabia isn't just a job, it's a daily battle against nature itself, a challenge that shapes the lives of everyone in this vast, arid land. Imagine a kingdom of endless sand, where rain is a rare event and survival depends on ingenuity. Here, the desert stretches as far as the eye can see, and every drop of water is precious. The challenge? Delivering water to over 30 million people in a place where the main source is ancient, dwindling groundwater. Wells that once sustained generations are now running dry, forcing a nation to rethink how it quenches its thirst. So what do you do when the wells run dry? You look to the sea. The vast Red Sea and Arabian Gulf become lifelines, offering hope where the land offers none. Saudi Arabia built a network of pipelines, man-made rivers, moving billions of liters of water from the Red Sea and Arabian Gulf across brutal desert. These pipelines snake for hundreds of miles, braving sandstorms and searing heat to deliver life to the heart of the kingdom. Every drop in Riyadh travels hundreds of miles, transformed from salty seawater to fresh, drinkable water. It's a journey powered by cutting-edge technology and relentless human effort, turning the impossible into the everyday. This is plumbing on a national scale, a feat of engineering and sheer willpower. Teams of engineers, scientists, and workers labor around the clock, maintaining a system that never sleeps. It's about making the impossible routine, ensuring cities thrive where nature never intended. Parks bloom, fountains flow, and life flourishes in places once thought uninhabitable. We'll dive into the nuts and bolts, the sweat and ingenuity, behind one of the world's most critical infrastructure projects. From the drawing board to the desert floor, every step is a testament to human determination. This is the story of how a kingdom replumbed a continent to survive. It's a tale of vision, resilience, and the unbreakable will to endure. Forget what you know about plumbing. This is survival, science, and scale like you've never seen. It's a modern marvel, hidden beneath the sands. Stick around, it's one heck of a job, and the story behind it is just getting started. Why move an ocean? The answer is simple: survival. But the story behind it is anything but simple. Saudi Arabia is one of the driest places on earth. No rivers, no lakes, just ancient underground water running out fast. The land is harsh, unforgiving, and water is more precious than oil. As cities and industries grew, the old ways couldn't keep up. The aquifers, giant underground sponges, were being drained with no way to refill. Wells that once sustained villages for generations began to run dry, and the threat of thirst loomed over millions. Faced with a ticking clock, the country had two choices: shrink or innovate. The stakes were high. Without water, progress would grind to a halt, and entire communities could vanish. They chose the sea, an endless supply, but undrinkable. The Red Sea and the Arabian Gulf became their new hope, shimmering on the horizon. The challenge was enormous: turn salty seawater into fresh, then move it hundreds of miles inland, across scorching deserts and rugged terrain. The solution: build massive desalination plants on the coast, then pump the water through a colossal pipeline network. This required cutting-edge technology, relentless engineering, and a vision for the future. These pipelines became the kingdom's lifeline, a man-made river system for generations. Water now flows where none existed before, transforming the landscape and the lives of millions. It was a war against geography, a necessity for survival. Every mile of pipeline laid was a victory over the desert's relentless grip. The result: one of the most ambitious water transport systems in history. It's a feat of human ingenuity, determination, and sheer willpower. This wasn't just about growth, it was about securing the nation's future. Clean water means health, stability, and hope for generations to come. The desert needed an ocean on tap, and they made it happen. Today, fields bloom and cities thrive where once there was only sand. That's the scale of the challenge, and the scale of the achievement. In the heart of the desert, an ocean now flows. You can't move a river without a riverbed. Here, that means pipes the size of small cars. These aren't just ordinary pipes, they're engineered lifelines designed to channel water across some of the harshest terrain on Earth. These steel giants start as massive sheets, bent, and welded with precision to withstand desert pressure and corrosion. Every sheet is carefully selected for strength, then shaped into a perfect curve, ready to become part of something much bigger. The process is a blend of brute force and accuracy. Rollers curve the steel. Automated welders fuse it into a seamless cylinder. Each weld is a critical link, holding back the relentless pressure of millions of liters of water. Each pipe gets a tough interior epoxy lining to reduce friction and a rugged exterior coating for protection. This double armor shields the steel from rust, sand, and the corrosive effects of water, ensuring the pipeline's longevity. Quality control is brutal. X-rays, ultrasonic scans, and high-pressure tests ensure every pipe is flawless. Even the smallest defect could spell disaster, so every inch is scrutinized with cutting-edge technology. Only the strongest survive, ready to become the arteries of a nation. These pipes are more than metal. They're the foundation of a future where water can reach the most remote corners. Before leaving the factory, every inch is inspected for flaws. Teams of inspectors crawl inside, searching for imperfections because reliability is non-negotiable. These pipes must last decades buried under sand, carrying billions of liters daily. They face searing heat, shifting sands, and, the test of time, failure is not an option. It's manufacturing at its toughest, strength and precision, built to endure. Every spark, every bolt, every weld is a testament to human ingenuity and determination. The result? A steel river, ready for the desert. Gleaming in the sun, these pipes are poised to transform barren land into a lifeline of hope. This is where the journey begins. From factory floor to desert expanse, each pipe embarks on a mission to deliver life-sustaining water. Without these pipes, the whole system fails. The desert would remain dry, and entire communities would be left without hope. It's dirty, hot, and essential work. The people behind these pipes endure grueling conditions, driven by the knowledge that their labor keeps millions alive, the backbone of survival in the desert. These pipelines are more than infrastructure. They're a promise of life, progress, and resilience. That's what it takes to make water flow. From raw steel to flowing water, every step is a triumph over nature's harshest challenges. Building the pipes is just the start. Now they must cross the desert. Each massive pipe travels on oversized trucks, forming convoys that crawl across sand and rock. Drivers navigate shifting terrain and temporary roads, ensuring each pipe arrives at the right spot. Unloading is a delicate operation. Cranes use wide straps to avoid damaging the protective coating. A single scratch could mean future leaks or corrosion. Staging areas in the desert become temporary galleries of steel, each pipe numbered and ready. It's a logistical ballet, timing, precision, and teamwork. Without these drivers, crane operators, and coordinators, the pipes would never reach their destination. Moving steel across the sand is a feat in itself. Every mile is a battle against the elements. The journey is as epic as the engineering. This is how a pipeline comes to life. With pipes on site, the real work begins. Digging trenches deep and wide, stretching for miles. Crews use heavy machinery to carve through sand and rock, grading the trench with precision. A soft sandbed cushions the pipe, protecting its coating from damage. Cranes lower each section in. Workers align them with millimeter accuracy. Welders create seamless, leak-proof joints, each weld inspected and coated for protection. Once joined, excavators backfill the trench, burying the steel river beneath the desert. This process repeats mile after mile, a relentless, dirty assembly line. Every step is about precision and endurance. The pipeline disappears beneath the sand, ready to deliver life. It's a hidden highway, built by sweat and skill. This is the backbone of survival. The pipeline's ready, but first, seawater must be drawn in. Offshore intake structures like giant mushrooms pull in millions of liters, screening out debris and marine life. Powerful pumps on shore create the suction, sending water through undersea tunnels to the plant. The water enters settling tanks where sand and silt drop out. Chemicals help clump tiny particles for easier removal. This pre-treatment protects the delicate desalination equipment. The water, now cleaner but still salty, waits in reservoirs for its transformation. From ocean to plant, every step is engineered for efficiency. The journey from sea to fresh water begins here. Here's where seawater becomes drinkable. Desalination, mostly by reverse osmosis. High-pressure pumps force water through microscopic membranes, separating salt and impurities. The result, pure water on one side, concentrated brine on the other. The brine is safely discharged back to sea, minimizing environmental impact. The fresh water is almost too pure, so minerals are added back for taste and safety. A touch of disinfectant ensures it stays safe on its journey, from salty ocean to clean, balanced water, ready for the pipeline. This is high-tech alchemy, turning the impossible into routine. Every drop is engineered for life in the desert. The water is now ready for its final journey inland. Fresh water waits in giant tanks, but now it must travel hundreds of miles inland, often uphill. Massive pumping stations spaced along the route keep the water moving day and night. These stations are automated, monitored, and maintained by teams ready for any emergency. The energy demands are huge, but the payoff is life for millions. At the city's edge, water fills vast reservoirs, then flows into a web of smaller pipes. From main lines to neighborhood taps, the journey ends with a twist of the faucet. Every drop has crossed a continent, thanks to an invisible river of steel. This is modern convenience, built on relentless effort. The scale and cost of this system are staggering, billions spent on plants, pipes, and pumps. Desalination is energy-hungry, with round-the-clock maintenance and a small army of technicians. Saudi Arabia is investing in efficiency and renewables to cut costs, but the job never ends. Let's recap. Seawater is sucked in, filtered, desalinated, remineralized, and pumped across the desert. Powerful stations boost it along until it fills city reservoirs and flows to every home. It's a man-made water cycle, engineered for survival. This effort, welding, digging, hauling, pumping, is all for a single glass of water in the desert. It's an engineering marvel, turning scarcity into abundance. Next time you see a city in the sand, remember the hidden river beneath it. This is one of the world's biggest, most important jobs, and it all starts with a drop of water.